G'day viewers, I went to a cheap shop again where I buy my cassette tapes and stuff from. I've seen these head units here, I never thought much of them, especially this one here. I just didn't bother, I didn't think much of it. Until I picked it up and had a really good look at it. And what do you know? It's AM stereo, with AM stereo and FM stereo tuner. Custom made in Japan for Tandy, Australia, realistic. High powered head unit for its time. It's AM stereo, so it's from 1985 onwards, and they did a little bit of an experiment with AM, and AM stereo was actually almost as good as FM stereo today. There was an experiment which never caught on, unfortunately. This should have a Motorola proprietary chip. It's called the C-QUM, which is a Motorola invented the AM stereo platform. If I put this apart, it should have a Motorola decoder chip for AM stereo, but it's called a C-QUM chip or something, the technology is. But yeah, if that's the case, this thing is a real good score, because AM stereo tuners are extremely rare. Extremely rare. So, more common in America than here in Australia. This is a very good find. Speaker plugs in there, front and rear. Common, left channel, right channel. The ground must be a common, I think. For front and back, I'm pretty sure that is. That's how it's connected up. Ground, and this one here is your remote, I think, to keep the stations. And that one there is the power, and that's your backup for your clock and everything, and the presets, because it's all electronically tuned, this one. There's no screws, so I should be able to just pry this off. Yeah, there's no screws here. Also, so I got this and this Sony head unit, which has an auxiliary input, and I think it has another auxiliary input in the back. Bonus! So I'm going to take this to a Bluetooth boombox. Perfect. So this and that together were both $3. $3, can't go wrong. Got a remote, but never came with a remote. I'm going to make a boombox of this, so it's got an aux on the front too, and what's called a bus audio in. I have to look into that. I can put a Bluetooth thing in the back of this, put Bluetooth on it. Made Thailand, 52 watt. Let's see, you could preamp for a sub. 52 watt by 4. Not bad, MP3 WA CD and everything. This would be perfect for a job site radio, homemade job. CDX GT350S. So I can stick this in a nice box to the computer power supply, so nice big speakers. This would be awesome for a little homemade boombox. More powerful than the Pioneer ones I've got. And this has an auxiliary input on the front and on the back. And some other features, so neat. There's where the head pickup goes in. I can carefully put an input for an auxiliary on there. Cassette paper there, a label on the front. Got a little neon there, which I think if there's a bit of a lightning storm it can suppress the high voltage. Kind of cool, isn't it? Well made, good motor. Canon brand motor, that one. The same Canon that makes calculators and stuff, and cameras. Quality stuff. The belt stuff, that belt is wrecked. That's easy to fix. Good flywheel. There's a tuner module here with a Motorola chip. Yep, it's definitely AM stereo. Motorola TL8522 MC1302OP. That's the chip there that decodes the AM stereo signal. So it's definitely AM stereo, this one. And it's a Motorola chip. So that was Motorola's technology, the AM stereo. Of course, the stations didn't catch on to that. They reverted back to mono as soon as the AM stereo experiment fell out of favour. It's a shame, because AM stereo is really a good thing. Oh, not a good thing there. Would have been just as good as FM stereo today. But it's a shame it never caught on. But there is kits you can buy in America that use the Motorola C-QUM, which is a transmitter chip that decodes and encodes an AM stereo. AM transmitter kit you can buy, so I can run this and get the full benefit out of this radio. So I can buy one of those kits and build my AM stereo radio station out of that and test the full capabilities of the AM stereo features on this tuner. This would be neat. Just give it a bit of a tidy up. The head's nice and clean. Replace this belt. That turns and that counts on there, so it's all pretty advanced at its time, this one. It's a heavy duty motor. It feels like there's a flywheel in there. I wonder if that's electromechanically governed. Wow, that feels good. That belt is stuffed. Anyway, let's replace that belt and clean this up, and I'll get my power supply out. We can test these. Oh, the clock works, but it doesn't turn on. That's connected to every full power up. And yeah, it's probably got a dirty switch, which doesn't surprise me. Quite a 12 volt there. Just the clock comes on the screen, no lights. Doesn't power up even when I put a tape in, doesn't do anything. So I've got to get it open and clean that out, but I'll do that later. This will be a bit of a long-term project. Because yeah, the AM stereo, anything, is quite collectible now and rare, so I'm going to spend a bit of good time on that one. Let's power this up. When it works, I think it's something very silly. I plugged these speakers in, not paying attention, and I blew this one up. So yeah, there goes that one. Bugger. It blew the bloody speaker. That one is okay. Bugger. That was a bit silly. I should have known better to plug in that low of an impedance than just something like that. If I can put 52 watts into 4 ohms, I can put twice that much into half that. So realistically, I put 100 watts to this bloody speaker, which is only rated for what, according to the manufacturer, 50 watt input max. So yeah, I just popped it like a fuse. No voice coil scraping, just pop. Bugger. I'll be very careful with this. I'm going to use car speakers. I'm not going to use anything like this on it. Better not do that. I don't want to blow my good old speakers up. Let me find an NCS song on my phone. I'll play an NCS song through this. It is loud. There's 130 watt clarions. They're perfect for this. But the radio works. Everything works. I had to pull the front off and dust all this out with the air. Half the buttons are stuck. There's nothing wrong with this. It works fine. The bus audio input on the back is for something else. It doesn't detect this when I plug an aux in it. It's for something else. Ray Hadley, Robertson Brothers.
5. A 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5. Everybody
it works fine.
I
got the equalisers all on flat out. That's as much powerful as I can get. Tweeters, more tweeters on there. Mode. Not bad. It works fine. So yeah, I won't do anything stupid like that again and plug household or radio speakers into this thing. That was the stupid thing I've ever done. Oh well, I'm going to have to put some other speakers in those boxes now. I was hoping to keep the original. Bugger. There goes the V-frame project on these. Bloody blew one up. These are the front speakers. I don't know who's wired this thing up before, but they had these, this was a ground of the car. That was on the ground wire as a speaker output. And these were shorted out to there, another one of these, and they just shorted everything. Idiots. Idiots! But they didn't do any damage, so that's fine.
That I made a mistake.
That power supply's definitely got plenty of power for this thing. 18 amps at 12 volts is plenty for this. Plenty. Anyway, I'll get a CD and test it now. I'll see if the CD player works. I don't think there's anything wrong with this, but for $1.50 for that one and the other one to get it for $3, I'm happy. Well, it works fine. Works fine, nothing wrong with that. I can make a nice boombox thing for this and put some car speakers on that. It's got some power. And that's a good amplifier for PC and other projects. I was hoping that bus audio can be also work as an aux, the bus audio input. That's for some other audio input though. So I have to stick a cord at the front of this thing, which is going to be a little bit inconvenient if I want to put a Bluetooth on this. I could run a switch or something inside and trace this back to the circuit inside the radio and just tap it off in there to run a wire out the back with a Bluetooth connector on it. Maybe an aux cable hanging out the back to plug an aux thing into. That connector out there is for a remote though, that's something else. That's not an audio input. Yeah, the only front aux in on this one. Okay, viewers, well, we've upgraded our sound system so far. Better soldering, extended the wires, more better soldering there. It's got a heat shrink all these, and this is to be done. Perfect. Anyway, get in there. Get in there. Anyway, this will be awesome. Thanks for watching.